Hi, welcome to Regular Magazine. I'm planning to start a new project, and it's several Mordheim warbands. I've been picking up the Warhammer Underworlds boxes, and the most recent purchase is this one. So that one's going to be form the basis of a Witch Hunter one, and then I've got several other boxes which I'm going to form some warbands around. So the plan is to build at least 3, I think 4 maybe, a Witch Hunter, Undead, Orc, and then I'm thinking of looking at one of the one of the areas that's not really covered that well in by the old world. It was part of the old world, but it wasn't really covered, like Araby or something like that, or an eastern one, Nippon or Cafe. And do a warband with that, because I've got miniatures. I've got several I've got several miniatures from the Test of Honor range, plastics and metals. So I could go down the sort of Nippon route for a warband, and I think that's probably the likely. The other choice could be sort of a more sort of pirate based sort of one, looking at sort of Italian or something like that, or you could go down to Araby, because there are plenty of miniatures out there that, for now, for the sort of Crusades, and so Saracens. Those miniatures for the Saracens, those would work quite well for Mordheim. So I'm not sure about that one, but I have got some that are going to be based around some of the Warhammer Underworlds. I have old original Mordheim from the original box set, and I have the rules, the Mordheim rules, and I have the expansion books for it, and I have some of the town criers and stuff like that, which all gives me extra different rules. So I can bring in mounted. So I've got the Warhammer Worlds Goblin Wolf Riders. So those will be coming into it. And then I'm just going to once I've done my warbands, I'm going to start messing about with terrain. Most of this stuff needs tidying up, and the plastics parts need painting, and quite a bit of repair on those. So I'll be doing that as part of it, and then I'm going to be building some terrain, probably scratch built stuff later on in the year. But first of all, just get the warbands up and painted. I used to play Mordheim a lot, and it was one of my favourite games. So I really this year decided I wanted to go back to playing some Mordheim. I played Frostgrave for a bit, but it didn't quite feel the same as Mordheim. So I'm going back to Mordheim. I just need to build some warbands and then get some terrain sorted. Repair the original Mordheim terrain that I have. I have several. I have all the pieces, but like I said, like for instance, this is coming apart here, and it just needs all taken apart, and then the plastic elements painted, and then putting back together again. I have a feeling things like the windows I'm not going to be able to take off without just damaging the card. So those probably have to get painted while still on the card, very carefully, without getting paint on the actual cardboard. I think the doorways will come away because they started, but I can just, there is some damage on the card. It's pulled away some of the design, so I've got to be quite careful with that. So yeah, that's the plan for this year, to do some Mordheim stuff. I'm going to take a look at this now that I've got it here. So we'll move on to actually having a look at what the miniatures in this are like, and some of the miniatures that I'm going to be using for other warbands as part of this project. So we have the Hexplane Hunters. These are for Warhammer Underworlds, Never Maze. And those are the miniatures you're going to be building from the set. I'm not too fussed about all the cards and that because it's for Warhammer Underworlds, but this chap will become the warband leader, the witch hunter. So let's just get these open and see what they look like. The first sprue. The bases are nice detailed bases. I quite like the dogs. There's two in this warband. You're pretty limited of what you can do with there. You can only make up the characters that you see on the back, but there's a good level of detail on there. I've one arm with a pistol, one arm with a crossbow, and then big henchman arm with an axe. I'm going to have to add some more miniatures to this to make up the warband, but those will be expendable, sort of cheap henchmen. So there's the second dog. The bases work well for Mordheim, and across all of them. And this really should give me the core of my warband, and I'll just have to add some more to it using some sprues and sort of kit bash some henchmen together from other kits. Well, that's all for now. I've just got to build all this lot and sort out what I'm going to do with my witch hunters. So that'll be the first warband I do, and then I'll be sort of building some of the others and making warbands. Orks, goblins. I think undead are probably going to be definitely on the cards, and then I'm not sure I'm planning to do like either Araby, Nippon or Cafe. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.